Hope that you're having a great day. Hope that you're having a great day. Great day. So today's video, this is gonna be like, wait, am I too close to the mic? Wait, let me put this on like this. Okay, I don't know if I'm too close to the mic, but how you doing? Hope you're having a great day. So today's video, this is gonna be something like a different video. Of course, this is gonna be ASMR, so don't even worry about it. This is gonna be some ASMR, so don't worry about it. We're gonna relax today. So today's video. First of all, I'm really happy that you're here. I'm really happy that you're here. And yeah, that makes me really happy. And especially because I haven't been posting in a while. But here I am, right? Here I am. Here I am having a conversation with you. And yeah, I was really missing you a lot. Really missing you. But here we are, so that's all good. My day's been good. It was a long day, I'm not gonna lie. It was a really long day. But it's all good. It's all good, and the reason why it's all good is because I'm here talking to you, you know? It makes me happy. So today, because of my work, I'm not gonna tell you exactly what I do, but because of my job, I get to talk to people about their problems and what happened and what happened in their lives and things like that. So it's like I have this weird opportunity to see their personal side and for them to let me know about their personal things, and sometimes I'm allowed to give some advice. I'm not a therapist, I'm not a psychologist, so whatever I recommend you to do, don't do it. Or do it on your own risk. Oh no. I don't know, I don't care. So, but yeah, just because the opportunity is there in my job, so I enjoy it, and I get to hear some weird stories, and maybe not weird stories, but more like I hear about this person. So this client, right? We already finished the conversation or whatever, and he was like, you know what? I had a relationship with this female, whatever, and we broke up. And I'm still hoping that we're gonna get back together. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, you know that you break up with someone and there's always a chance for things to work out or maybe reconnection or whatever. So there's always a chance. It's never like, oh, yeah, we're down completely. And if that happens, it's very weird. But reconnection is very possible after a breakup. So I was like, sure, man, it's okay. I assume it's a possibility. Like if you just need to be patient, trying to work on yourself, whatever, all of the things that I gave him some advice and everything. And then I was curious, so I was like, listen, how long ago was this? How long ago was the breakup thing? And he was like, bro, that was, I'm sorry, I was making weird mouth sounds. And he was like, bro, that was like 2 years ago. And I was like, bro, come on, man. Of course I didn't say that because it was a customer. I'm not gonna make him feel like, you know what, but come on, man. How you gonna tell me after 2 years of a breakup, you're still hoping for reconnections, brother? It's gone. It's over. Let it go. And you know what the worst part is? He was hoping she was the one that was gonna reach out to him. I was like, nah, bro. You make zero sense. I didn't say that, but you get the point. You get the point. In my mind, this is the most ridiculous scenario ever, and it makes zero sense. But I was like, yeah, sure, man. Maybe. I mean, it's a long time. There's a, in my mind, I'm like, you don't even want to know what happened in those 2 years with her. You don't even want to know. He probably is blocking that thought in his head. But you don't even want to know, man. It's 2 years. You think she haven't been like fucking and everything, but like it's 2 years. And he was hoping for her to reach out. My nigga, she already moved on. She's not even thinking about you. You're not even a millisecond in her head. Not even a chance, brother. Not even a chance. But hey, man, there's delusional people, and this is one of the examples. But I keep not receiving, but I keep having this kind of conversations with my customers, like on a daily basis, and it's like one after the other, and it's, you get what I'm saying? Like this is insane. And then I have this is probably me complaining about how weird people is and how none of these relationship things makes any sense. Not the whole relationship things, because I think having a relationship, it's pretty cool, and when it's a healthy relationship, it's the best. So I'm all for good relationships, but when you're this weird and this delusional, it's gonna, sometimes it's even scary, man. Like how you're not able to see this. So there's the other cases of a lot of my clients. The they complain about like, okay, this happened. I'm still thinking about him or whatever. And it's like, okay, it's pretty normal. You had a breakup. Like it's normal to be thinking about this person. So They be like, yeah, yeah. And after that, after they tell me that they keep thinking about this person, they can now get over this person, and it's like that's all they've been thinking about. Then they tell me that they're dating this person and that they are talking to the other person. So it's like, wait. You're dating this person, you're talking to this other person, and you're asking me, not asking me, but you're telling me about your ex. Of course, I didn't say that to her because that'd be like, I'm judging her or whatever. But isn't that kind of weird? Am I the only one who thinks like people are so fucked up to nowadays? Like it's almost impossible to find a decent human being to have a relationship with. Like everybody is thinking. Of course, I'm exaggerating a little bit here. Not everybody's thinking that way because that would include me, and of course, no, hell no. But it's like it's so difficult. Majority of people are thinking this way, and they have a relationship with this person, they fucking this other person, they talking to this other person, and at the same time they're missing their ads. What the hell, bro? Dating nowadays is a nightmare. It's a nightmare. It's a good thing. I'm not gonna lie, and this is kind of like a superpower that I have. It's not a superpower, I know, but I'm very I'm very well aware of my surroundings. I'm very socially aware. Let's put it, yeah, let's call it that. Socially aware. I know how to read the signs. When I'm talking to someone and for some reason like there's like this spark, this chemistry or whatever. In the first couple of days I already know who you are. I already know if this is gonna work, if this is gonna work out or not. I know everything. So it's easy for me to detect bullshit. Sometimes I go with it because I can play too. So it's like, okay, uh, I'm a little bit toxic too, which I don't see anything bad about it. I can be toxic, but I can also be like a decent human being. So it's like sometimes I play because I'm bored. So it's like, okay, let's play a little bit. So I play a little bit, and that's it. But I know that the relationship is not going anywhere. So, and of course, I'm not gonna be hurting the other person because if it's not going anywhere, it's not because of me. It's because of the other person. So you kind of get the point, right? You get where I'm going with that. So yeah. But of course, if you're dealing with toxic people, you're always gonna be the bad person, no matter what you do. Which is fine for me. I don't care. I don't really care. Anyway, so, but I've been really thinking about it, and it's like one person after the other, and it's kind of like very similar cases. Dating multiple people, texting multiple people, thinking about their exes. How is it possible that you get into a new relationship, you're fucking new people at the same time that you're in a relationship, and you haven't even healed, you haven't even processed the breakup of your previous relationship? How is that even possible, bro? That shit is insane. And then your relationship is not gonna work, and then you're gonna be complaining to like posting on social media, posting on TikTok. Yeah, this is a narcissist. This person is toxic as fuck. My ex was an asshole or whatever. Okay, how about you? What happened there? You're not talking about what you did. By the way, these conversations that I'm telling you about, these were conversations that, of course, is anonymous. I'm not gonna tell you the names of the people. Nobody knows where I work. Nobody knows me, so it's okay. It's all cool. And even if you know me, like you're not gonna know who these people are. It's okay. I'm never gonna reveal their identity, but it's like person after person. And what I notice is what I notice. And something that is very concerning to me is I notice that, of course, majority of the people that I talk to as my customers, my clients, they are majority of them are older than me, which I know what you're gonna say. Being older doesn't necessarily mean that you're mature. I know that, but I mean, somehow there has to be a correlation between age and being a little bit more mature, a little bit more experienced, a little bit more like, how do you say that, emotionally responsible or something like that. But no, these people suck. And yeah, I'm sorry, it is whatever. I'm never gonna expose anybody. But damn, bro, if you're in a relationship, you're talking to someone else, you're doing this behind someone else's back, like, there's no other way to call you, man. Like, this is. It's not very cool. 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 So, yeah, I definitely understand how some people might feel about staying single and why it's not appealing anymore to have children. Imagine, just imagine this for a moment. By the way, I'm sorry because I understand that most of the time ASMRs is supposed to be more like positive and kind of like affirmations kind of thing, like you're the best, you're gonna have so much success in your life and you're gonna find the love of your life. And this ASMR sounds very pessimistic, but hear me out. I think I made sense with this one. That is also the reason why so many people don't want to have children. I know this is more of a financial thing, but just imagine if your relationships of a couple of months, 7 months, or a year, they're hell, they don't work, you get cheated on, you get lied to by your significant other, they lie to you, they cheat on you, um, all of these bad things, and even worse things that I don't even want to mention. Without kids, imagine having a kid in the equation. Like that would be that would be hell. That would be hell. I cannot imagine me being in that situation. Which I have to be honest, it could happen. It could happen to me. It could happen to anybody because you never know. And let's be honest, even though you say you wanna stay single for God knows how long, sorry, we have to recognize the being in a relationship. It's way more fun, and if the opportunity is there, you're gonna take it. Well, most people will take it. I'll take it. I don't care. For me, it's kind of like I I get to know the person, we talk, we have a conversation or whatever. And the first couple of days, I already know if it's gonna work or not. And if it's not gonna work for a long term, I just enjoy the moment and that's it. And yeah, but I know if the person is gonna be like, it's never like, I don't know what's happening. Why this person cheated on me? Why this person stopped talking to me? I always know, bro. I always know if I'm with a hoe or I'm with a someone that is worth it. So I always know, and I believe that most men know, and most women know too, because like the signs are always there, whether you like it or not. It's always easier to say that you were deceived and people lied to you this whole time and you didn't even notice. It's way better to say that, because it's like, okay, it's not your responsibility. Someone lied to you. Yeah, people lie, but there's signs, bro. There's signs. There's always signs. If you know, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. But there's always signs. And before anything happened, there's always signs. So if you know, you know. But yeah, that was kind of it for today's video. Being in love nowadays sucks. Kinda, probably. There's still people that are worth get to know and fall in love with. I believe so. I believe so. I consider myself a decent human being, so um yeah, yeah, there's decent people out there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, bro. Whatever it is, I don't know. I'm just going with the flow, with the flow, with the flow.